Morning, Aquarius. Welcome to your monthly reading. No matter when you see this, you can see this. This is just going to really dig into what will happen this next month for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest with the roles. You can be male, you can be female. You can be Aquarius, you can have Aquarius in your chart. You can be dealing with Aquarius. When I tapped into your energy, one thing that was very out there, potent, I don't even know why I want to say it like that, was this energy of like your inner child. Extreme emotions, which actually makes sense with the full moon in Pisces. I have already posted a reading with information, so take a look at the specific angles and degrees, because it actually might affect you when it comes to what is happening, when it comes to this inner child situation. But I do feel that these extreme emotions actually happens because there's something you're not understanding, that you don't get. When someone say I don't get it, maybe even I don't want to get it, I don't want to understand it. That might just be for one person out there, because that actually feels very, very extreme. My brother's sister is here because he wants to show me something, so I am going to be back with you guys in a second. We are back! Okay, so my niece had a gift for a friend of mine that she came with, so now I'm back. But I don't know what the last thing was that I said, but I feel it's very important for you to be or play with your inner child. Be playful, be curious, be courageous. Yeah, invite more playtime into your life. I want to say that is definitely a message from a spirit guide. Invite more playtime into your life. Plus, I feel this next month ahead, it's very important for you to actually acknowledge that you have been wounded, you have been hurt, there has been something that happened to your inner child, or that happened to you when you were a child. You might actually shift something like a trauma or a trigger that keep popping up. I don't know what to call it. A fear? Well, it could be a fear that pops up in some kind of situation. So whatever is happening in your life right now, it is being presented so that you can shift. And so that you can acknowledge that yes, there's a wound that is okay, and you're ready to let it go. Especially tomorrow with the full moon. Yeah, anything else? Upset stomach, I heard. Watch out for your stomach, or watch out for your throat. Pain in the stomach, nervousness. Acknowledge it, like really ask, why are you here? Like, why is this feeling here? Dig deep. And don't ignore whatever comes to you. Don't ignore whatever it is. There's something deeper that you are unbuttoning. Unbuttoning. I really feel that is the wrong word, the wrong way of saying something. And also what I just heard is that you're actually not as wounded as you think. It's like a wound that you have dragged into your adulthood that is actually healed. Like I see cracks in the surface, and the cracks has been filled with gold. But you keep filling the gold, right? You keep filling the cracks, even though it's like, why do you do that? Acknowledge that there is cracks. Acknowledge that there is something. Shift this. Yeah. Self-love. self-love. But okay, for you, I think we are going to take, what are you actually? You are the Earth Magic. The Earth Magic Oracle. You're shifting something. Defensive. There's this energy of being defensive in some situations. For some reason I got like, my ear started to get warm. I don't know if there is something with closing off what's being said or not listening, or if it's because you got hit as a kid. You know, like here with the ear. You're shutting down for your instincts. You get very defensive in a way. Something is looming. Looming, is that the right word? Looming. I feel that's the wrong word to use. Luring? Luring is that something is luring. Shivers with that. Okay. Aquarius. Just be brave. The inner child is brave. Dragonfly emerge. It did flip, but look at that. Dragonflies are a sign of new beginning. They are also a sign of love and self-love and inner child. There is a lot of love in that. Felt like I saw something. Something black. Whoosh. She's also submerged in water. Look at that. Let's take the book. Let's see. Powerful, powerful, powerful. I do feel there is some kind of trigger with something. If it's like a society trigger, like something that happens in society, in the collective, or if it's like a personal trigger, something is triggering the heck out of you. Ready? You are in an intense process of emerging into the next circle of your life. No wonder. Unlike more gradual shifts in awareness you have experienced, this one is happening quite rapidly and came on somewhat unexpectedly. Triggers are unexpected, right? And I also want to say a trigger can also be you triggering something, a feeling inside of you. So it doesn't have to be a negative thing, but a positive trigger can actually turn to a negative trigger because we mix it up with a past experience. Without any pauses for contemplation or indecision. Yeah. You may even think that you are unprepared for such dramatic changes in life, yet you are, is really marked, prepared. You are prepared and can put to use the experiences and wisdom you have accumulated up until now. Life is demanding that you move into the next stage of maturity. That's interesting if you think about the inner child, right? You're ready to become that adult. Drag your inner child with you into adulthood. I wonder if you have left your inner child on this doorstep being like, it's too dangerous for you. Stay in. Is that the case, Aquarius? Let that inner child come with you. Maybe some of you guys are, I feel like it's very negative to say that you are overprotective mother, but maybe you worry over children, or you worry over your inner child, or friends, or family, right? It doesn't have to be like your specific children, but you might worry about what is out there in the world, or what could happen if I do this and that. or you're just approaching situations in a negative way, or someone else in your life, right? It can be someone who betrayed that on to you. This requires you to adjust your thinking about yourself, others, and your community. It calls for you to shed yet another layer of your ego-filled defenses. Interesting, because we did talk about that. And let go of any illusions of being less than you are. This period of emergence is one of broadened consciousness and heightened perceptual capacities. Whoa. And you cannot stop it. Whatever is happening in life, it's about to happen. It's happening. Yeah. It is best to surrender to the flow and allow yourself to gracefully move into the next circle of your life. Something big is happening in your life. Something major is happening. I heard your inner child is wild. Your inner child is a wild one. Wow. Okay. For you, let's use the tarot of the mystical moments, because you're mystical. We are using the Celtic cross today. I have the paper right in front of me, because I haven't done this enough for me to remember all the things. I just took the camera's little, what do you call that, rim on the other side of the light, because I was like, oh my god, it's going to burn. Okay. There are some cards that fell down, and I just got told to look at them but put them back. Yeah, this speaks loudly about what we spoke about. Just going to share, to show, and then just tapping into it a little bit. But the Wheel of Fortune is really playing tricks with you. The wheel's always turning. Like when you think that there is a solution, or if you think you know the answer, you don't. Like doors are being closed, doors are being opened, doors are being closed, doors are being opened. The High Priestess blocking one's intuition. Maybe you stopped saying anything at all, communicating with your inner child. And Five of Swords, Page of Pentacles, that is something that's being ended, so that something new could blossom. And look at that little dragonfly on the watering can or on the flower. If that's not a sign. Let's just dig into it. So, for your situation. For your situation, I just want to put this back. Situation. No. I did see 10 of Wands, but I didn't get to shuffle, and I do want to shuffle. Situation. Two of Cups. Beautiful. 14. Connecting with a kindred spirit. Connecting with someone, definitely. I heard someone say, but what is it? Well, I don't know what it is. But what is it? Communication. Let me just take one for the... What is this about? 4 Pentacles reversed. It's definitely this energy of like, what is it? What is the spirit? Or something happening. I don't know what. Emergence. Okay. Emergence. I see lilies. So, what I feel, because with the Two of Cups, normally the Two of Cups comes up when it's this energy of like, dare to love, dare to approach what you love. And the Four of Pentacles reversed is being a little paranoid. Again, closing one up, right? So with this, like, what is this actually? It actually makes sense because I feel something is happening right now where it's emotional and you're scared of it. It's like, I don't really know what it is. I don't know if I can trust it. I don't know if I even want to trust it. This is new. This is a new feeling. Oh, yeah. The shift is just... Also because, like the card said, everything happens so fast that it's very overwhelming for you. But you can trust this, whatever the situation is about. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the Two of Cups. But okay, let's dig deeper. So we have the subconscious mind. What's underneath? What's linked together with ego? Oh, wow. Oh, a King of Cups. That is an emotional card to get. A strong card to get. Well, he can also be a little harsh, right? The ego can be a little harsh at some points. Sometimes. The King of Cups is obviously also ruled by Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So maybe some of you guys are dealing with that. Very interesting. You know what? I had this, like, your inner child inside of you being like, yes, you can trust this. You can trust this. And your ego being like, no. You need to lock everything up. Intruder. Oh god. I feel there is some fights with your ego. We are, by the way, going to take more cards with another deck in this video too, so if you want to be a part of that, that's going to happen later. Because then we are probably going to understand some of the things. We're just scraping on the surface right now. What's connected with the past? What is the influence here? The Hermits. Virgo energy. But also this energy of isolating yourself. It actually makes sense that you have the Four of Pentacles reversed. Have you had the tendency to hide yourself away a little bit? To be skeptical? To be... I don't want to say pessimistic, but maybe. Like if something lovely presents itself in your life, you might be like, I don't know if I can trust it. I don't know if I'm ready. Ooh, it really, you know, there's so much water, but the water is, well, yeah, thank you. The water is calm, but inside of you, was it with you there was something about the stomach? Something is happening, you know. It's like, oh god, follow your instinct, follow your desire. I think that your ego is actually even trying to push you a little bit, but let's see. Goals, strength, higher self. Your higher self is strong. Temperance reversed. Balance things out. What is happening here? One thing, when the temperance comes up, also because goals, ideas, strength. The Hermit card, the King of Cups. Extreme. Extremely extreme. Being a little bit too extreme. Are you a little bit extreme at times? Are you reacting in a very extreme way? Are you being impatient? That's definitely not one of your strongest sides, to be patient. Because there's this energy of like hastiness. You're going too fast. You're going way too fast. Either you're going too fast or you're not going at all. There's no in between. You're locking yourself up. That is an extreme. Extreme. There's something extreme happening with you. You're reacting extreme. Well, again, defensiveness. You're not holding hands with your inner child in a situation here. And then I hear you say, well, I don't feel the guidance from my spirit guides. I don't know where to go. But your spirit guides are actually trying to guide you. We'll see. Okay. The near future. If you're dealing with a person, both of you are so masculine. There is so much masculinity. Clashing, colliding. There is a clashing, colliding. Who has control? I want to have control. Yeah. Oh dear, because, you know, again, games, 5 of wands, is this like, I want to have control, I want to be the best, I'm gonna show you. King of Cups, the female King of Cups, is very interesting. If you're dealing with a person, both of you are very extreme, both of you want to have control, both of you might have heavy water somewhere, or it's because that again, there is some kind of rough energy when it comes to manifesting something, or when it comes to, again, it could be like, and I hate to say it, but maybe there's something from a mother or a father who was extreme, and you have taken on that role without you acknowledging that you have. Might not just be for one. And once again, I also want to say, this can be someone you're dealing with. This might even be someone dealing with a son who is, you know, or a daughter who is just very extreme. Oh. Your approach. Death. Not a water sign, Scorpio. I feel like you are actually choosing to let something go. To blossom and bloom. Also, we spoke about this inside, right? You're letting yourself be emotional. You're letting yourself reset. You're letting yourself blossom from the inside. Connecting with your little child. I do want to say, for some of you guys, or for someone, you might even be pregnant, or you might have just have gotten a baby. Wow, that is so badly said. And it's a new situation, right? It's like, so, I don't know, you know, how am I going to work in this situation? Like, what is happening? Or you just got a new work, or you'd moved somewhere. Like, there's something very extreme, an extreme circumstance, like something you're not used to, and you're like, oh, do I fit in? Is this dress too tight? Is this, my shoes are itchy. my shoes are too small. My house is too small. Too cold, it's too hot. Wow, you're going through something here. Okay, environment. Extreme. Extreme. Okay, wow. You don't know anything. You're so confused about what's happening, because we have the 9 of Swords and the Justice reversed. Libra energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with Libra. You could be dealing with whatever. But I feel, this feeling I have is like, you feel there's a lot of eyes on you. And you are just so extremely like, there's a vulnerability. There is this like, oh, this is very, like, I just want to run away and hide, which I can see that you do tend to do a lot of times. And you're not being decisive, you're not making a decision. And it could be about moving, like it could be about where you're living, it could be something about work, it could be something about your body, yourself, who you identify as. Because again, with these cards, there is a lot of this like, who am I? What do I want? Where do I belong? What is right? What is wrong? What do you need to know? Ace of Swords. I wonder if some of you guys are saying no to something. Something... What is this about? Well, we are going to look into it. Need to pay attention because this is cutting off soon. Uno momento. You know what? I think that you're overthinking. Because we have the 10 of Swords. I think you're overthinking. You're overthinking this. There is a lot of fear. Overthinking. Too much in your mind. Aquarius. Okay, outcome. And then we are going to take more. Just Judgment did flip. But awakening. You're being called into something new. New journey. New place. New home. There's a city behind her. So again, I wonder if there's something about moving. If there's something about, again, this complete shift from where you are. For you, I want to take the Witchy Tarot, because I just straight away want to dig into it. If you want to be a part of this, stay with me. Let's see what's happening. but you're very much in your mind. You're not making a decision, even through that. It's like you don't have to be so much in your mind about it. Like, yeah, like what did we speak about way back in the beginning? That is what you need to focus on. You're emerging, and that is happening in a slow way. You're too fast. Okay, Two of Cups. Mother, I heard. What is that, Mother? Don't drag the past into the new. It makes sense. Because the Two of Cups is the first card. So something beautiful is happening. New connections. Friendships. Love. Partnerships. New things. But it's for you to open up for love. Whatever that is. Don't drag the past into the new. I feel that you probably feel like you're going into this grotto and it's dark and it's scary, and you're actually sitting with your little inner child. Beautifully. But yeah, you're being portrayed as this masked person. Your inner child is like excited, looking around, and you're just like, oh god, no. I'm doomed. Yeah, this is about making a decision. Break free. Emerge with your inner child. What is the King of Cups about? Emerge with your inner child. The Lovers reversed. I believe this is the Lovers. Unrequited love. That could be. Has there been unrequited love? Or are you the one being like, I don't want that. I don't need love. I am fine. I am safe if I don't accept love, if I don't invite love. That is the thing I heard. It's not unrequited love. Because Two of Cups, something is being presented in your life. But you see it as very small. You don't really hear it. It's actually the grotto. I hope the grotto is the right way of saying it, actually. 333. Okay, Hermit in the past. What are you? Wow, that is a lot of cards. There might have been unrequited love in the past. You might have learned something, actually. This is so interesting. Look at this. A mother and 2 children. Look at that. And then we have a page, I believe it must be. A cup. Page of Cups reversed. So there has been unrequited love in the past, in your childhood, or there has not been enough love. But then again, you do have the 10 of Cups. You do have the 10 of Cups. Maybe that's what you need to dig a little bit deeper into, because the 4 of Swords. Healing. Manifesting. Yeah. Meditating, being like, there has been love. Focus on the good memories. There has been love. You have been loved. You have been so loved as a kid. No matter what has been happening. You might think back, and it is a Virgo thing. I will say it is a Virgo thing. To think back on past experiences and only remembering the bad experiences. And look, that tends to become your normal experiences or your new experiences. I can't ignore that you have the 10 of Cups, because it's right in the middle of this. I mean, hello. And yes, you might have been going through bad situations as a kid. It could also be it could be this, like you have had, I don't know, 2 relationships, 5 relationships, whatever, 1. But there has been good times and there has been bad times, and you are being shaped by the good times. You're always being shaped by the bad times, but something new is coming into your life, and I feel like you're going to realize that with the 10 of Cups in the past, something beautiful is coming. Don't be stuck in the past. Don't be stuck in the past. But I do feel you need to not go so fast. You go way too fast. The Temperance, higher self. Temperance reversed. Yeah. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Now the feminine comes through. Now the nurturing energy comes through. And remember, even though you're male, you do have a feminine energy inside of you. The falling in love, Queen. Okay, no matter what you are. Future, good job. Fall in love, fall in love. High Priestess. Right? Yeah. Still reversed. She could be reversed because they are still not making a decision. Because that this competitive energy, I do need to step back a little bit. You need to step back. I know you're hating that I say that, but you do need to step back a little bit. Maybe some of you guys are letting go of Pisces. I do want to point that out. Step back. Step back. And be quiet. You don't need to say anything. You don't need to speak. You don't need to speak. You will get a little bit more information when we come up to the outcome. Okay, death. When it comes to you, when it comes to your approach. It's hard for you to let go of this, I can see. I can feel. Because I feel like you're making a decision, but at the same time you don't trust the decision you're making. It's hard for you. But you do have the Judgment. The Judgment is blindfolded in this one. So again, trust. You have to blindly trust where you're going and take a step forward. Move into this emergement, right? Quietly. The Sun is reversed, but I feel that it's because that there is still something that you need to accept. Again, what did we speak about in the beginning? Environment. Oh, you need to let go of something. Knight of Swords, reversed. Knight of Swords reversed. It's interesting because normally I really feel like the universe is really testing you. Normally when the Knight of Swords comes into a reading reverse, it's this energy of like something is happening in your environment, because this is about your environment around you, in your life, that you have been waiting for. It's happening, but you're failing to see it. You're failing to see it. It's actually interesting. You're failing to see it, and you have the Nine of Swords with all the eyes. You're failing to see it. Justice reversed. Actually makes sense now why the Justice reversed is here. Because you're failing to see something. You also have the Ace of Swords reversed when it comes to what you need to know. Hopes and fears. Again, too much in your mind. The Fool is there. Once again, take a step. What is actually the difference between these two Fools? Not much. But look at that. 10-10. Wow. What is it that you need to know? Is this the Death card? What is you? What are you? Whoa, okay. Oh, that's why you have Death 2 times. What do you need to know? Something needs to be let go of. What is it? I just want to ask. I don't know if I get an answer, but okay. What is it that they're letting go of? Cannot tell, I heard. Cannot tell. They do not make it. Okay, what are you? Are you... Okay, I looked it up because I was very confused. Because first I was like, this is the Moon or it's the Star. But it's actually the Temperance card. But I feel it's because something is happening. Something is being revealed when it comes to the full moon that we have tomorrow. And with the Temperance here, with the Death card, and what you need to know, there is this message for you to blend, not chase. Blend, not chase. The Moon will show you the way. Blend, not chase. What is the outcome here? The last card. Yeah. Queen of Wands. Be optimistic, be brave, be courageous, be excited. People will see you, people will acknowledge you. You will be heard, praised. I guess a good way, right? But be open, be optimistic. I am really excited to hear what it is you guys letting go of, if you want to share that. But I hope that it resonated with you. Let me know in a comment below. And I will see you guys in the daily readings, or I will see you guys in October. Bye.